Hope all's going well. I wanted to give you a little assistance on some of these questions, and I wanted to do it this way instead of typing. Maybe make it easier. The key to this question is perfectly competitive market. So perfectly competitive market, all the wages are the same that every worker gets and the marginal revenue. In this question right here, you need to add additional columns. You need a marginal cost column. You need a marginal revenue column. So you need to find total revenue, which is price times quantity, which then you can find marginal revenue. You need to find where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. So it's asking for additional columns, which is a confusing question from what they're giving you in there in the actual table. So when we look at average total cost, you can find the average total cost and you can find the total cost. Now from the total cost, you can use the marginal cost to calculate this. So when you want to look at average, so 25 cents times 100 gives me the total cost to produce. So the total cost for, it's going to be constant, this is key, so constant for all oatmeal cookies produced. So that's how you calculate that. The word constant is important there. When you look at this question right here, you're looking at demand curve for natural monopoly. What will this firm's profits equal? You want to look at marginal revenue, marginal cost on this one. In this table, you're looking at the cost information and demand. You want to focus on, again, you want to bring in the marginal revenue, and you want to bring in the total cost. Or I shouldn't say total cost, I mean, you have what the total cost is right now. But now we're going to use this information to make decisions. What quantity should they produce to maximize their profits? So now you have the total revenue. Total revenue is just going to be price times quantity. So you have total cost, you can get marginal cost, which is the change, then you can get marginal revenue, which is the change in total revenue. So you have to add those additional columns. Then you find where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. So now, where will the firm's profits equal in the short run? Look at marginal revenue equals marginal cost. Where do they equal each other? So if we look at right here, they would be equal right here. So this is where we'd be operating at. And then the profits would be total revenue minus total cost at that level. Here, natural monopoly, what's the cost and demand are given below. Where are we going to produce at? Again, you got to find price times quantity, and that'll give you total revenue. Now you get total cost, so it's 35. The difference between these two right here and the difference between total revenue. Find where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. So you're noticing the trend with many of these questions that you have to add something additional with each of them. But that should assist with what you're looking at.